Shy away from ban on open grazing, suffer political consequences. Hello, my wonderful people. Since the southwestern governors, the southwest, not just the southwest, okay, not just the southwest, the whole of the south. So that's the southeast, south, and southwest. All the governors, 17 states, came together on a round table to look at issues that pertains to the region. And one of the solution they came up with to curb insecurity, to bring it to a minimal level, was the ban on open grazing by herdsmen who have been clashing with farmers. Herdsmen have been using the disguise, both criminals and those who have been infiltrating into the country, using it as a clear disguise. Yes, to pretend that they are coming to do one thing or the other, but the truth of the matter is that they are actually coming to commit more havoc than you can ever imagine. Yes, so now they have come up with this conclusion to say that with regards to herdsmen, no more open grazing. However, talk is cheap, like they say. It has to go through the law process. Guess what? Some people, especially northern lawmakers, are trying to stand up against it. However, minority of the House have said this is the way to go. So the fact that Femi Gbajimamila, Lawa Ahmed are part of people trying to say that what the Southern governors came up with was not right. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's understand the details of what is on ground. Shy away from ban on open grazing, suffer political consequences. As it is now known, there should be no room to be on the fence. Sitting lawyers, lawmakers, and consequence election for political representation within the Middle Belt constituencies, which they contained, and they stand for the people in the House with regards to this region, cannot continue to shy away from taking the bull by the horn. Support the ban on open grazing. This is particularly to the Middle Belt. The whole of the South has come up to say that this is the way forward. We all know what's going on in the Samuels Otom state. People are being butchered. In fact, animals are even preferred, highly preferred. So they are saying to them, the lawmakers representing the whole of that region, you cannot sit on the fence. There ain't no room for sitting on the fence in this matter. No way. Let's continue. The Middle Belt Journalists Forum has warned and advised politicians the consequences of not representing themselves correctly on the accounts and the position on the ban on open grazing, and still shying away from taking position on national issue affecting their constituencies. In a press statement signed by the Middle Belt Journalists Forum (MBJF) President Jonathan Ipie, the National Secretary Mrs. Okeke Igodo, which was made available to newsmen in Abuja on Tuesday, the Middle Belt journalist said the constitution in this region and the constituencies represented must identify themselves with what position they clearly stands for. The Southwest governors came together to speak on issues pertaining and relating to them. We are all aware of how badly the Middle Belt has suffered from the activities of the armed herdsmen. It is time for them to stand and take position with the Southern lawmakers to make a decisive decision on the ban on open grazing. The Middle Belt journalists, however, condemned the constant trying to shy away from the true law and laud the courage of the Southern governors to come up with such a strategy and ban open grazing. Call on the Middle Belt to join their support on the ban for open grazing as the Southern governors have done, and help them in the federal lawmaker in the federal constituencies and among lawmakers to ensure that they implement this into law in this region. So my people, this is really the battle and the matter on ground. The Middle Belt cannot stay on the sideline. There's no position for in between. You are either in or out. You see, that's in those days position of staying either here or whether you are here or there. It's no longer applicable or accepted as at today. You are either in or out. Those are the options. There is no in between. The only options available is either A or B. So there's no CDE. Okay. So if you have agreed that you are taking A, then let's understand what your A stands for and stand with you. If your position is B, then we'll understand that where you stand for and what you believe in is B. Then we stand with you with regards to that grounds and what you stand for. But staying on the sideline, neither here nor there, will not go. We're all aware that the Southwestern governors have come up to say, the whole South governors to say that bound on open grazing is the way forward, at least to curb insecurity and to allow Nigerians to know exactly what is going on. By the time there is bound on open grazing, we will see how this people will continue to infiltrate and try to penetrate into this region. This was clearly stated, and they've advised those of the Middle Belt, all the lawmakers representing the Middle Belt region, to come together and to stand alongside the southern governors, the southern lawmakers, the southern people in relations to the ban on open grazing so that they can implement and get this done. You see Femi Gbajúmọ̀, Lai Mohammed, and the rest of them. Whether you like it or not, these people have so stolen money. That if you know about it, when someone else, that somebody get a headache, now you they take paracetamol. What effect has it done to the person? What changed? What has changed? And they've encouraged them not to, by standing on the sideline, you are not giving support to the South on regards to ban on open grazing. If everybody stands together and say, yes, this is it, we ban open grazing, you will see the effect. The whole insecurity will drop by half, I can assure you. I'm not telling you it's the totality of eradication of crime, but it will go a long way, significantly a very long way. And so they are being encouraged to stand on the side of truth. Lawmakers, they are being encouraged to stand by the southern people, the southern lawmakers in the House, to implement what will be best for everybody. Instead of standing on the sideline and pretending that all is well, when truly speaking all is not well, standing with them at the point of this very vital decision making place, we go a long way. All hands must be on deck. There is so much insecurity pushing on us as a people, and one way to curb it is everybody to stand together. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.